Yo, what's up, guys? We're gonna have one last look over at Jasmy before we call it a day. Market's kind of a mixed bag right now. Some things are pumping, some things are. I mean, I wouldn't say they're pumping, and I wouldn't say things are dumping. It's like a range of positive to negative, -3% to +3% ish. Just kind of a mixed bag across the board. Couple things up. Market's kind of turning around. Start of a new week tomorrow. We had a good weekly close on most altcoins and especially on Bitcoin. So, very, very good news there. So let's have a look over at Jasmy, see what's going on this evening. Now we're up 1.2% on the day. We're up 15.7% on the week. We're down 23.5% on the month, but we're up 626% on the year. Very nice. Even in rank at 71, a $1.89 billion market cap. Volume is a little bit higher than it was earlier, 198.35 million. So not too bad, guys. Not too bad. I think volume's really going to start to make its way into the market by mid next week. So 2 or 3 days from now, kind of thing, is what I'm looking at. Let's go have a look over at Jasmy right now. Let's see what's going on the charts. So what do we got? We're still resting above the 30-day SMA, which is fantastic news. The RSI is still in neutral, so that's fantastic as well. We got to break this 4-cent level. As you can see, we've tested it now 3 daily candles in a row and rejected off. So I'm hoping maybe tonight or tomorrow, the start of the week, we can get up over that 4-cent level and finally continue the breakout here on this falling wedge pattern. So that's what I'm watching there. Let's go check out the 4-hour time frame, see if we have any kind of momentum growing here. I mean, a little bit, right? We're just kind of, again, stuck at this level right here, right at 4. So look how many times we've hit that, right? We've hit it and quit it more times than I care to, right? So we got to gain some momentum. RSI is cooling off a little bit at 60.52. So there's a lot of room to go for growth in the RSI on both the 4-hour and on the daily time frame. Let's go have a look over at the weekly. See how the weekly closed. Gotta zoom this bad boy in here. All right, so far so good, guys. So far so good. Nice climb up on last week's candle. We're green so far this time around. Let's get back up over that crazy 4-cent level and let's keep moving. Bitcoin is looking even better, guys, even better. As you can see, we are sitting right at resistance at 99,600. Look, remember this level right here, guys? I told you we need to close above these 2 candles to start putting in higher highs, and anything below that is a lower high. Well, we're literally sitting right at that level right now. Bitcoin needs to break above there, 99,600. So we got to snap above there and start closing daily candles higher than 99.6. That's the level you want to be watching. RSI dictates a lot of room for growth, only at 57.16. Nothing bearish on the RSI, nothing like that. In fact, we're due to break this downtrend here on the RSI. So, yeah. So that's kind of what I'm watching there, guys. Got to get above that $99,600 level. So this could break as soon as tonight or today, depending on where you are in the world. But I'm expecting to wake up to a bigger green candle, hopefully. All right, let's go look at what we have to talk about here, guys. Firstly, I want to show you this from a friend of the channel, Neo Sun. Make sure you go give Neo Extrix a follow on X. This is a quote from Sato. It says, Jasmy can be installed in any IoT device. Currently, it supports PCs, mobile phones, and cars. However, in the future, the goal is to connect Jasmy to various other IoT devices, such as servers, routers, surveillance cameras, electronic locks, driving records, and more. Now, to piggyback off of that, there's a point I wanted to kind of emphasize on this article that we covered earlier today, and that is number 2, bridging blockchain and IoT, guys. I think that a lot of people underestimate this, and one of the questions I often get is, we're actually having one of these conversations over on the Patreon in a group video call. We were discussing why companies would use the PDL to acquire, or the Platinum Data marketplace to acquire data. Why would they buy it there as opposed to just continuing to buy it from the likes of Walmart or wherever, right? So it's an interesting conversation, guys. I would recommend getting over there so that you can join these conversations, because there's so much stuff that I don't tell you guys that we talk about over there. It's amazing, right? But anyway, so here's the thing, guys. For one, I believe it would be cheaper, more cost efficient for the companies to purchase data from Junction and a personal data locker, because another reason is because there's also an AI integration that monitors and evaluates the data coming in. So they know that the data coming into a system like the PDL is actually accurate information, right? Whereas places like Google and Meta, they don't do that. They don't have an AI screening data as it comes in to make sure it's accurate, not fudged or anything like that, right? So if I'm a big company and I'm wishing to purchase data, I'm going to want to purchase it knowing that it's accurate information I'm purchasing, right? These big companies don't spend hundreds of millions of dollars on marketing and acquiring data for marketing purposes, only to find out that they're getting inaccurate misinformation data, right? So that's one of the reasons, guys. And also another reason, you have to understand the PDL, the database, is not just acquiring data from retail investors who choose to upload their data there, as to share their data there as well, but it's also collecting data all day long, every minute, every hour, every second of every day, of every week, of every month, collecting data from all IoT connected devices, right? And the partnership with Panasonic is the first stepping stone moving into that direction, right? Again, I go over things all the time. A popular example is your smart TV, right? You have a Panasonic smart TV, and soon other brands will come in, okay? So what happens is these companies, they purchase the data from the PDL on what time you and a bunch of other people, what times do you watch TV? What are the peak hours that people like to watch TV? What channels are they watching? Are they watching Netflix? Are they streaming on some service? So these all matters to them for marketing purposes. How do we target and get our ads and stuff in front of the eyeballs of our demographic, right? That's why this stuff matters, guys. It's a very, very important part of the industry that kind of operates behind the curtains that you don't really understand or see on a regular basis. But this is why data is so valuable to marketing. Everything that you see now, guys, every marketing thing, anyone cares about anymore, businesses and companies, how many eyeballs can I get my product in front of? Attention is currency, right? Now, how do they know how to get that attention? By acquiring the data to target their demographic, right? So when it says the Internet of Things is projected to connect over 75 billion devices by the end of this year, guys, generating an immense amount of data. So it's not just data coming in from us as retail investors, it's constantly data being uploaded from every single IoT device. The personal data locker system is very, very quickly going to become a massive resource of data. Massive, right? And the longer it exists and functions, the more valuable it becomes, because every day, every second, every minute, every hour, every week, it is accumulating precious data all the time, right? It says Jasmy is uniquely positioned to capitalize on this trend. Now, why are they positioned to capitalize? Because they are in a field where there is no direct competition. There is not even a close second place in their industry, in what they do, right? There is no second place. They offer the decentralized platform that secures and monetizes the IoT data. So that is what makes this so important, so valuable. And the longer it exists, the longer it's up and running, again, the more valuable it becomes, right? It's literally going to become an epicenter, a platinum data marketplace, right? Like you would see in any physical thing you want to purchase, a marketplace. It's a flea market for data, right? So yeah, just your one-stop shop for all things data. All right, and we'll finish things up with a video here from, again, NeoSun, friend of the channel. Check it out, guys.
You are being watched. For decades, your personal data, the data from your devices, has been collected. Information that no one notices but has immense value is exploited and manipulated by companies and governments. But Jasmy has created a technology to change that. A system designed to give you control, detect opportunities, threats, and needs before they arise. With advanced intelligence and connected tools, every interaction becomes an opportunity to act, create, or protect what matters. However, this AI makes no decisions on its own. Instead, it analyzes your interactions, connected devices, and information, not to monitor you, but to serve you. Everything remains encrypted and under your control through the personal data locker. Privacy is once again a fundamental right. Welcome to a world where connected innovation is in your hands.
I love that NeoSun is focusing right now on the AI agent over on the personal data locker. Very, very valuable, guys. More people need to understand and know about this technology, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are invested in it. They're bullish on it, but you have no idea. You're just at the peak of the iceberg that is the potential of this project, in my opinion, guys. And guys, if you want to join these important conversations that we're having and have a better understanding, a deeper understanding, not only of what you're investing in, but also to be able to have that reassurance from a community of people, hundreds of people over there, guys, hundreds. It's phenomenal how fast and how large the Patreon has grown. The community is absolutely phenomenal. We have a live chat that's 24/7 that's always popping off. People are always putting gems in there, switching, rolling profits from one project into the other, things like that, giving and getting advice. We also do group video calls over there that you can join. If you're hearing FUD, if you're scared about something, you're unsure about something, you can jump into our group video calls and ask all the questions you want in real time and get real answers. You can see all of us. We can see you. You can hear all of us. We can hear you. It's better than typing through text because you get answers in real time. You get that reassurance if you're worried, right? So don't try to navigate the fear and FUD and emotion by yourself. Join a community who can be there to support you guys. You can also schedule one-on-one coaching AMAs with me personally. We can help you set up an exit strategy, a profit-taking plan for when altcoin season truly, truly hits hard. Because if you don't know what you're doing, guys, there's nothing worse than having to hold your crypto for 4 more years because you didn't know when to sell, or to sell too soon and watch the projects that you've been holding for so long go parabolic and knowing that you sold too early, right? Horrible feelings, guys, horrible feelings. So we can help you devise an exit strategy for your portfolio, a profit-taking plan, so we can help squeeze every dollar out of this bull run before we start to deep dive into the next bear market. And if you want to be a part of our community, guys, to start a fresh portfolio, a clean canvas in the bottom of the next bear market, you're definitely going to want to be a part of this Patreon, this community, guys, because we're going to be doing that together. And a lot of us are super excited about it, guys. So definitely check it out. Join our group video calls. Schedule your one-on-one coaching AMAs with me personally. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.